You ever seen a baby ghost? Not a doll, not a toy, but a laughing, barefoot shadow that runs right past you. This happened back in the 1990s, inside a department store in Guangdong. My senior brother's father was actually one of the security guards there. He saw it with his own eyes. The store had just opened. Business was booming, except for one toy shop. Every morning when the shop owner, Mrs. Liu, came in, the place was wrecked. Toys thrown everywhere. Blocks, dolls, cars, all scattered across the floor. She was furious, called the manager in to complain. When they checked the cameras, nothing. No one came in. And strangest of all, it was unheard of a shop. No other store in the mall had this problem. The manager was stumped. To calm her down, he sent two security guards to patrol, keep an eye on things. That night, my brother's father was on duty with a younger guard. They watched till midnight. Nothing. Everything was quiet. Just to be safe, they moved their bedding into the empty shop across from the toy store, pulled down the curtain, and kept watch. The whole mall was silent. Too silent. Eventually, sleep got the better of them. Then, suddenly, a burst of eerie laughter echoed through the empty halls. Shadows flickered past the curtain. Small shadows. Child-sized. Bare feet slapping against the floor. Running. Giggling. The younger guard, Xiao Wan, startled awake. He shook his partner. Both the grad flashlights slowly lifted the curtain and froze. Inside the toy shop, a group of baby-like figures were gathered around the toys. Their skin glowed a sickly green, like ghost fire. Some were hugging dolls. Others were pushing toy cars. Their laughter was sharp, hollow, not human at all. And the worst part, they weren't dressed. Their tiny, shriveled bodies looked just like newborns. Some still had umbilical cords dangling from them. Xiao Wan barely screamed but clamped his hand over his mouth. His partner was so strung, he let out a terrified yell. The sound shattered the silence. Instantly, the laughter stopped. All those baby figures turned their heads at once. Empty eyes, black hollows for sockets, staring straight at them. A chill shot through their bodies, and knees nearly gave out. But the babies didn't attack. Instead, their bodies wavered, thinned out, like smoke, and disappeared into thin air. The toy store was silent again, too silent. The two guards were wrecked, huddled in the corner till dawn, praying non-stop. By morning, the story had spread. The whole mall was in chaos. The manager had no choice but to bring in a Taoist priest. At night, after everyone left, the priest set up incense inside the toy shop, chanted, burned paper chants. From that day on, no more strange events. It wasn't until much later that people remembered. Before this department store was built, the land used to be a hospital, an emergency ward and maternity ward. Heck then, medicine was advanced. Infant deaths were tragically common, and those little souls, never given peace, lingered. Infant spirits are the most restless of all. They were meant to live, but fate cut them short. Some say the scariest sound at night is a baby crying, but laughter, that's worse. You think it's just toys in a shop window, but maybe one of them is watching, waiting for you to play along.